Hey y'all, hey! Welcome back to my page, y'all. Welcome to the replay. Come on in. I've got a saying we're going to put on a frame that really speaks to me, especially this week. And maybe I can explain it to y'all whenever you get here. But if you don't see a red box right there, that means you're catching the replay. Totally fine. Come on in. My name is Amy. And my friends, this is A to Z Designs. And if you're here, you're part of the cool club. So let me know where you're watching from. And tell me if it's warm where you're at. Y'all, it is glorious here today. It is very sunny. The kids are actually outside cleaning up the pool area, emptying the filters, doing all the weekly pool chores. So I was like, I'm just gonna go and hop on here with my friends. So make sure that you sprinkle this out, y'all, okay? And make sure that you comment the word or something, whatever you want to call this, phrase. Make sure you comment this phrase, ! Notify. That will get you signed up for our free text alerts. And I'm going to scoot you back because I'm going to need a lot of room tonight. And I want you guys to be able to see this. Hopefully I can capture all of it. I don't know that I'm going to be able to. Most of it. We got a really large frame. Okay. So, hey everybody. How are you? I'm a little early tonight. I've got some meetings to attend. It's pouring rain where Denise is. Sally Smith, Wanda, Deborah, and Missy Clark, and Kelly. How are you? How are you? Now, y'all, whenever you comment the word work, W-O-R-K, this little guy right here is our cutout of the week, okay? And make sure that you go purchase him. I think he's like $15.99 this week. It includes shipping. But this is him right here. He's really cute. He, she, whatever you want to call it. But this is our cutout of the week for this week. And it will end on Sunday. Okay. So I purchased myself a brand new frame. And I'm just going to take off the, whatever this is, paper that comes on the edges during shipping. Just to make sure that it does not... what do you call it? Get all roughed up and stuff. This is our 18 by 24 8-in frame. And it currently, if you are a Perks member, is 70% off. It like comes to like $12 and some change. No, not the frame, the transfer. My bad. But what I was trying to say is, if you are a Perks member, you can get 30% off this frame. Sorry, y'all. This is the transfer that you can get for 70% off. The most important work you will ever do is within the walls of your own home. Is that not the truth or what? So I'm going to put this on here because this saying is really speaking to me this week. The tote I showed Barbara was one of our pop-up orders. The bag, you're not blind, trust me. They were available at one point and now they're gone, unfortunately. And honestly, I have completely forgot that I ordered them. Does designers get a discount? Yes, Missy, designers do get a discount on the specials tab. And if you want to become a designer, send me a message, let me know, and I will hook you up, okay? So comment work, make sure that it's working for me. Let me put this over here and we're going to get started. So this is considered a size E transfer. It is 18 by 24. And my friends, check this out. It fits perfectly in our frame, like perfect. Okay. So I'm going to, oh, thanks Peggy. Thanks so much for the kind words. I am going to use 3 colors tonight. I'm going to use teal, storm, thanks Cheryl, and bright white. I thought these would be great to use. And it looks like they're pretty much all the right consistency. I can just tell how creamy they are right off the bat. Can you tell that? Versus, thanks Deb. Let me see if I can find one that's a little bit on the hairy side. Let's see. because I want to be able to show you. Okay, perfect. So like, look at this one. Okay, see how it's just like, not clumpy, but not as like pudding smooth like this one. Okay, so like this one, I would apply some water, distilled or purified water into the jar, stir it around, boom shakalaka, it's ready to go. Hi, Jacqueline. All right, so let me get all of these over here. I'm gonna grab some squeegees and we're gonna begin. Now, in case you did not see it, I posted it all over Creation today. We did release our patriotic mystery boxes, and they're limited quantity, and if they are not sold out by April 30th, I will shut them off. So comment the word flag, F-L-A-G, and I will send you a message so that you can get your patriotic box. Now, it's $75 and plus shipping. Okay, one may think like, whoa, that's a lot. Yeah, it is, but my gosh, y'all, just wait to see what you get. Okay, yes, Kelly got hers. Yay, Deborah. You unlocked Pucker, how exciting. Okay, so let me tell you how I work with the larger transfers. So I just like peel it back halfway, and then I'm going to take my fuzzing cloth and just work it over. Right, applying that lint, making sure that it's there. I know, Donna, the boxes are going to be so fun. Like, we talked about it yesterday for the first time, but today, like, we had to finalize some things with the April craft box, and we got that finalized. Now we're cutting them. Like, we're a little behind because we like to travel, but aside from that, I started looking at things for the patriotic box today, and I'm very excited. And we're working on Maycraft box. And I've done nothing but interview all week. What else are we doing? Oh, we have something special for the craft box subscribers this month. And yeah. And we're going to Mexico in a week and a half. So this is why this transfer like really spoke to me today. Let's just say I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed. But not that I can't handle. Missy, this is not a new transfer. It has been out for quite some time. In fact, 2020. All right, so I've applied the lint to this side. So now I'm going to go and do this side. Hello. Hi, Linda. So the most important work you will ever do is within the walls of your own home. Heck to the yeah, y'all. That is like speaking... It's like yelling at me, this transfer. I have had it pulled out and sitting over across the room since like middle of last week. And I'm like, it's going to speak to me. And when the time happens, I'm going to show them it on this board. I am so glad, Deborah, I quit my job. I am not interviewing Barbara for a job. We are interviewing people for our company, our business. And that is a very... like, it's a big deal. Like, we are hiring people to help us. It's pretty exciting. I'm really excited, actually. Like, you know, whenever you get that feeling that something is right. Like, for example, when we bought this house, we had looked at a few others. And the minute I stepped inside this house and I walked around, like, I just had that feeling come over me that this was the one. Right? So we've been sitting on interviews all week with people, talking to them about what we needed, blah, blah, blah. And I kept going back to one of them that we talked with earlier this week. And I'm like, that one just feels right. Do y'all ever have that? I know. It's pretty awesome. Okay. I think I'm done fuzzing that. All right. So we've got it laid back down. Now we're going to grab our big surface. Y'all, this is magnetic too. It is a little bit pricey, but y'all, it's forever. This surface is forever. It's magnetic and it's reusable. And it is, my gosh, a huge statement piece. So what I'm going to do very carefully is I'm going to peel this up. And I'm going to lay it to where it's basically sticky side up. kind of like backwards, I guess. And then I'm going to lay this over here because we're going to need that to lay it down. Now, I am going to take it, put it the right direction, and then lift it off and basically center it. Just by kind of, I don't know, fanning it. Okay, so let me do this. Just like that. All right. We have Kira with us tonight, y'all. She's here. She went on a WALK tonight with Jackson. He loves taking her. We call it a stroll because she knows the word WALK, and she's like, oh, like what? Okay, so let me get this on here. Yes. There is something to those gut feelings, Linda. It's almost like that mom gut feeling. Like I have that too. But I also have like a gut feeling of like what I know is best. And sometimes, to be honest, like, of course we've shopped around, right, for somebody to help us. And it's like, you don't always want to go the cheapest route because you might get poor quality, right? So sometimes you just have to do it scared and go for it because in the long run, it's going to benefit you. Excuse me. She's done. All right, let me turn this around because we're going to do this in the 3 different colors I have. But I think I want to do, I don't know that I want to put like the gray. Okay, let me think about this. Let me back up. So I can do my colors like this, like storm, teal, white, storm, teal, white, storm, teal. Okay. Or I could do them like that. But I think because these two are very similar, I want to separate those like that. Okay, that's what we're going to do. Seriously. Large transfers, Michelle. It's the best. Okay, so we're going to go in and I'm just going to start applying the paste over the screen. And we're going to peel this up as we go so that it does not like dry in our silk screen. Okay, so you're just going to put some down with your squeegee, whatever squeegee you decide. You could use a small squeegee in this case since it is a larger transfer, or you could use this mini squeegee that I've chosen, which is smaller than our small. Okay. Yes, Donna, she fluffs the carpet thinking it's going to give her this nice padded place to lay down. And then there's Jackson. He's coming in from outside. We're just having a circus tonight, y'all. All right, let me peel this up. So I'm going to release the paste from the screen. That's exactly what I'm doing right here. Okay, and then I'm just going to lay this down very carefully and press it to release all, or not to release, press it down to remove the air bubbles. Okay, and I'm actually going to grab a small squeegee. This is what I'm talking about. So this is a small, this is a mini. I'm going to use the small right now, and I'm going to go in with our Couture Teal. And I added all of this to the supply list, and I included paste packets for y'all. Because one paste packet in each color should last you in order to complete this saying on this board. Okay? All right, let's get it all out. Press it through. And just make sure you don't have any excess paste sitting on your transfer, okay? All right, let's lift it up. Release our paste from the screen. And there we have it right there, okay? Then I'm just gonna let it kind of fall. We didn't release, or we did not lift up much there. Let me go in with another large one because we've got some really large font, the word work. So comment work, W-O-R-K, whenever you're just getting here. And I will send you a message with the supplies. And if y'all ever can splurge, I highly recommend getting the larger magnetic reusable surfaces. It's like the Aiden, A-I-D-E-N. It's our Aiden line. We have 3 different sizes because they're reusable and they're magnetic and they are forever. And they make a great statement piece in your home. Even if you were, hosting a party and needed to put a design on it, it'd be great for that. Okay. And Perks members, you get 30% off the everything. Okay. Here we go. So we're going to lift it up. We're just working down our transfer. The most important work. Okay. That did not peel up. Now I'm going to we're going back to Storm. We're going to take that all the way across. Hi, Sandy. How are you? So if y'all would hit the heart button, please, I would super duper duper appreciate it. Sprinkle the video out. And make sure that if you are new here or maybe you haven't done so, make sure you click that follow button so that you are following us. You'll get notifications whenever we post stuff, go live. All right, so we're going to walk this off of that part, lay it down, press it down where it lifted up, and we're going to do, what's next? Teal. This is Couture Teal. I thought this would work really well with my, everyday color scheme in my living room. Even though I still have Easter stuff up that I need to take down. We've just been so busy, y'all. Okay, that is done. I'm going to go ahead and try and do the white really quick. Oh, and it's all over the back, and I just stuck my hand in it. What's new, right? So if I was you at home, I would just keep peeling it up as you go, line by line. I'm just kind of trying to do it in like one last hoorah, okay? So here's Storm. This is our dark gray color. Well, it's really the only gray color we have. So there's that. Then we're gonna go in with teal to cover up home. There is no place like home, y'all. All right, done. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to lift this up and I'm gonna kind of, let me see here, let's see if I can do this. Turn it like so and kind of press it up against my body as I pull that transfer off. Just kind of shimmy it like so. You may have to use your elbows. Just like that. And then just keep working it. You may need to grab it from the center right here and pull it off the rest of that frame, okay? Then I'm going to just throw it over there and it's going in the bathtub to clean, okay? So now, clean up your mess, put your squeegees wherever they belong, clean them off, take them to the sink. I keep mine in a little water jar. And then I take them to the kitchen sink where I clean them off and do all the things. Don't let them, Glenda, don't let them intimidate you. Mary Lee, thank you so much for those stars. We have a new stars goal, y'all, that I'm trying to meet. All right, so here's what we have. A lot of paste on our hands. But this is what we created, and this is so appropriate. So appropriate. So hit the heart button for me. The most important work you will ever do is within the walls of your own home. Is this not the truth? Hard work. Hard work. So make sure that you comment the word work, W-O-R-K. Check your messenger. I will include the patriotic mystery box in that message. So make sure you check that out. And y'all, have an awesome night. This is our 18 by 24 8-in frame. With this transfer, that is 70% off. Perks members, you can get it for 70% off. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. We're just so appreciative of everything. All of the support, and we will see you next time, okay? Bye, friends.